Hi there! I'm Del, that's Molly Jane. We're back to talk about this week's new books. But before we do that, I have to yell at you. Unless your name is Margie, or Raymond, or Claire, you did not pre-order this. This is the new book from the creative team of Monstrous. I got 14 people who subscribed to Monstrous that did not sign up for this, which is insane to me because if you've been reading Monstrous for this many years, you clearly want the new 3-volume original graphic novel series that the creative team behind Monstrous is doing, Night Eaters. The good news is, Challengers has your back like we always do, in that we ordered dozens of copies. So even though you didn't pre-order it, like we really hope you would have, we have books for you. So if you are one of the 14 people who signed up for Monstrous, that I did not name, come and get your copy. It's not on hold for you because you didn't pre-order it, but we do have copies for you as well as for everybody else who reads Monstrous or just wants to get a great new young adult horror series, Night Eaters.
Mine is less accusatory.
Oh, letting them off easy.
First, I'm going to highlight this week's issue of Captain Marvel. It is one of the tie-ins to Axe, and the main reason I'm highlighting it is that it's, everybody gets judged in all of these Axe tie-ins. One of the characters getting judged in Captain Marvel 42 this week is Chewie the cat, and it's pretty delightful. Other people get judged too. Carol does, and her sister and all that stuff, but most importantly, Chewie gets judged.
Patrick sort of ruined my joke. I'm picking Captain Marvel, but specifically the Jeff the Landshark cover by Guru Hiru, part of a series of Jeff the Landshark covers that are being produced by Marvel. I think we had one last week. Did we have a Captain America one last week by Guru Hiru? We've got a Shang-Chi one coming up. Guru Hiru is amazing. We love them so much. Jeff the Landshark is amazing. Definitely be reading It's Jeff on the Marvel digital app if you have access to it. Or you can just buy one of these covers and just kind of let this wash over you because Jeff is so great.
Next up, I have a new #1 from Image, Hitomi. This is written by H.S. Tack and it has art by Isabella Mazzanti. And the art in this book is definitely the highlight for me. It is absolutely beautiful. Let's find a good page. Here's one page. I would definitely recommend this one. Takes place in the era of samurais in feudal Japan. Just cool stuff going on.
Next one I've got All Out Avengers #2. This is not a #1, but here's the thing with All Out Avengers. Each issue is self-contained. It's a self-contained Avengers adventure by the regular creative team of Derek Landy and Greg Land. I think we maybe talked about this when issue 1 came out, but I want to call out issue 2 specifically because I thought this was fantastic. Read a bunch of Marvel books this week. This one was the one where I was like, wow, I can't believe how clever this is. It's a fantastic done-in-one Doctor Doom joins the Avengers adventure with some really cool stuff to say about Doctor Doom as a character. Don't need to have picked up other Avengers books, don't need to have picked up issue 1. If you're looking for a good Marvel story, specifically one highlighting Doctor Doom, All Out Avengers, that's the book for you.
I have some graphic novels now to highlight. First, we've got The Closet. This is one of James Tynan's great horror offerings. It has art by Gavin Fullerton. It follows the trend of a lot of horror movies lately, where the real villain all along is trauma. It's good and spooky though. We also have, I wanted to highlight, Lore Olympus Volume 3 is out this week. Very quick turnaround on this one between volumes 2 and 3. And then we, of course, have Reckless, Follow Me Down. You probably pre-ordered this. We have a lot of pre-orders for this book, but I wanted to highlight it just in case you weren't sure.
We also have a bookplate that comes with it.
Signed bookplate, pretty great.
For the first 40 people, they get copies of Reckless here at Challengers. Molly did like 3, so I'll just do one last one. Namor the Submariner. It's a brand new miniseries by Chris Cantwell and Pascal Ferry. It is obviously being produced by Marvel because Namor is going to be in a movie that's coming out in like a month. The weird thing about this one is that it's a futuristic alternate universe take on Namor, but that gives them a lot of latitude to do some fun stuff with Namor as a character. Specifically, this is set in a world where climate change has completely run rampant and basically there is no dry land. So now Namor is the king of a limitless worldwide underwater kingdom. So he has to kind of work as the spokesperson and defender of air breathers. Like, that's the situation he's put in the story, which is very fun because it's a nice switch up for him as a character. Not necessarily tied into anything that's going on in the Marvel Universe. Again, it's a futuristic AU story, but worth checking out, especially if you like Chris Cantwell's Iron Man stories. It's digging into elements of the characters that you don't normally see people focus on. Worth checking out. And that's it for this week.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
And keep reading comics.